Stop trying to cure knee arthritis and fix the muscle balance instead. There's all kinds of treatments out there for knee arthritis specifically. The biggest one that you hear about is joint replacement surgery. That's where they cut off the ends of the bones here and they put artificial metal parts usually, and you've got a brand new knee. They also do, that would be a total knee replacement. They also do partial knee replacements where they only replace half of it because it's less invasive, even though they're still cutting the bones off and putting replaced parts in there. There's other treatments out there that are less invasive, like we're talking about injections. You have cortisone injections for pain relief. You have hyaluronic acid injections to try to put more fluid inside the knee joints and help the cartilage heal. Then you have PRP injections, platelet-rich plasma injections, which are supposed to stimulate healing in the joint. Then you have stem cell injections. The idea with that is to replace cartilage cells that you lost, that you wore out. And then there's medications that are for pain relief. None of these things cure knee arthritis. A lot of people that I talk to, patients that are coming here in the clinic, people that we're talking to online, have a belief that these things are going to fix their knee arthritis, that they're going to cure the knee arthritis. But it's not the fix, it's not the solution. It's all temporary help, even the surgeries, because the surgeries, yeah, they replace the joint and they cut out the surfaces where you can develop arthritis. So surgeons will tell you, you can't get arthritis anymore. It's impossible to get arthritis in your knee joint because now it's artificial. Now you have metal in there. Metal can't develop arthritis. Makes sense, right? There's tons of people that still have pain after the knee arthritis, after the knee replacement, because they still have a root problem that caused knee arthritis present in their body. And it's something that the surgeon isn't aware of. It's the muscle imbalances. So let me explain to you. If this is the first time you're hearing this, I'm Dr. David. I'm a manual physical therapist. I'm a specialist in helping people avoid knee replacement surgeries and other problems. The way that I look at muscle imbalances affecting the knee joint and causing knee arthritis is this. Listen closely. Here's a leg, there's the kneecap, thigh bone, shin bone, foot, and then you have the hip joint up here. On the front of the thigh, above the kneecap, you've got these quad muscles. And when they get too strong and dominant, because they like to compensate for weaknesses up in the hip, on the back side of the hip, the butt muscles, when those glutes, the butt muscles, get too weak, the quads right here will compensate for stability, support, and movement throughout the hip and the knee because the glutes aren't doing their job. When those quads get too strong, they start to pull the kneecap because they all attach to the kneecap. They jam the kneecap up against the thigh bone, and then there's a tendon here. You can see it better on this knee model. Here's the quad tendon right here, and then you have a continuation of that attaches to the shin bone down here. When all that gets pulled upwards, it pulls the shin bone up into the thigh bone. It compresses the meniscus, which is why a lot of people that have knee arthritis have a history of a meniscus tear. It compresses the kneecap, which is why a lot of people with knee arthritis have a history of chondromalacia patella. It's all the same root problem. This has been going on for decades usually by the time it turns into knee arthritis. The solution here is to get those quad muscles above the kneecap on the front of the thigh to calm down. And the way we do that is by strengthening the glutes in the back of the hip so that if the glutes are doing their job, then the quads can stop compensating. And then the quads can let go of the kneecap and let go of the shin bone. And the pressures can be normalized in the knee. That'll reduce the inflammation. That'll allow the knee to heal. And oftentimes, more than 9 out of 10 cases that we see here, we're telling people you're going to heal. If you have pretty good range of motion in your knee and the arthritis hasn't affected your knee too much where you've lost a lot of motion, then the chances of you improving naturally without having a replacement surgery are high. Very high. You just got to take pressures off the joint by fixing the muscle imbalance, and you'll be able to heal. I talk about this at length here on my YouTube channel. I've also got a program that walks you through step by step on how to cure your knee arthritis problem by fixing the muscle imbalance. This way, you have health in your knee joint for the long term. You're going to make it healthy, and you're going to reduce the pressures, make it normal in your knee so you're not getting recurring flare-ups all the time and making yourself worse, doing the wrong exercises, and eventually having to go knock on the surgeon's door and say, I'm ready to replace the knee joint, because you're going to end up in our failed knee replacement recovery program. Go check out the knee arthritis recovery program. There's a link in the description below. You'll find links elsewhere here too. That has all the steps on how to fix your knee arthritis problem for the long term.